Another edition of the Front Heroes Desk. I'm your host, Deshaun, and I got my two other stars with me. Got Big Head Cornelius and got my boy Sel in the cut. You know what I'm saying? Um, so we just gonna get into it, get it started. Fun pack action today. We had the NFC Championship game and the AFC Championship game. We had the Lions and the 49ers, and of course the Chiefs and the Ravens. Two collision battles and came up with Chiefs winning and the 49ers winning, which is going to be a Super Bowl matchup. And then we also got the dang, my fault. I meant to turn my joke on south. And then we also got figuring out how Belichick being a no hire is affecting the league. The Falcons hiring Raheem Morris, which is sales team, and expectations for the Chargers after hiring that boy Jim Harbaugh. And we're gonna do some thoughts on NBA All Star selection to wrap it up. So let's get into it. So we just finished up with the Lions and the 49ers. We had the line. I mean, the 49ers obviously coming out on top, 34-31. I don't know what to say about this game because you had a lead 24-7. Um, early on in the game, and
at one
and
point, bro. And it shocked me.
you said what?
I said I thought the game was pretty much over at one point. It shocked me, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all did.
It was 17 extra points.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, 17 extra points. I mean, I don't know what else to say. The running game was looking good for the Lions. The defense played good. Got a pick off Purdy early in the game. Purdy looked scared straight up early in the game. Can't even front like he didn't. C-Mac didn't even get it going that really early. So, I mean, second half it just took a whole nother turnaround. So I'm gonna go with Sel. What was your thoughts on the game, man?
Man, the Lions blew that thing. That's the thoughts, bro. Like they was doing what they do. The offense was going smooth. Pass game was looking great. J-Mo got it going. Crazy jet stream. Took it to the crib. The game's over with, bro. Halftime, it should have been a done deal. But I think they was just they was head over heels after that first half. You seen the DBs all waving to the crowd already, like they just thought it was over. So I think they gave that one up for sure.
Yeah. Go ahead, Cornelius.
Man, I don't know what went. I don't know what the 49ers coach told in the locker room during halftime, but them boys showed out after the halftime, bro. They showed up, bro. 17 extra points, like I said. It was a bit. The onside kick had me like kind of nervous. I thought the short line was actually gonna get back, but the Lions coach did make some mistakes when he chose to go for it when they could have had two field goals.
There you go.
It could have been one point game. It could have ended a 1 point game, but then the onside kick. But that's what I think the mistakes was being too
they ain't gamble, bro.
Yeah, gambling too much when it comes to fourth down. He was doing way too much.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, what they say, when you do things, it might not hit you right then and there, but it's gonna hit you eventually. Mm-hmm. Like it's gonna eventually kill you in the end. Regular season, we've seen the 49ers. I mean, not the 49ers. Excuse me. We've seen the Lions go for it on downs when they shouldn't have, and just like the Dallas game. Like, bro, tie the game up, go to overtime. Like, why would you just hand them the win like that and go for two, knowing you could just tie the game up and just go into overtime? I understand that meme was winningless, but hey, it's just that famous saying, you're gonna keep on repeating things until it comes back and bites you, and you know what? And that's eventually what happened to the Lions. It bit them in the biggest moment possible, which is the NFC Championship game. This team, they were undisciplined in the second half. I felt like they just, like you said, Sal, they let off the gas pedal. They did not deserve this win. Too much gambling. Dan, you're gonna have to get it together on that, man. Y'all got a beautiful team, but you can't even really put it so much on. You can't really so much put it on the players. You got to put it on the coaching staff. The coaching staff just it's way too much aggressive play. Like, it's okay to be aggressive. It's a play to play that hard, not football, but you got to know when to be aggressive and how to be aggressive. And against the 49ers, you got to take your points. Like, you see, that's what happened with Green Bay. Same deal, bro. You got to take your points. Because if you keep I mean, you come up short when you have short field, it's good. Yeah, you can't do that against the 49ers and against the Chiefs that we're going to get into as well. So, any other thoughts on that game, man?
Nah,
Yeah, I don't think there's too much more to say about that. But congratulations to the 49ers. Brock, you played a hell of a game. After that one interception, you found a way to bounce back. You finished off 31 attempts on 20 completions. So can't really say you had a bad game. C-Mac, oh my gosh, combined for over 100 yards, rushing and receiving with 2 touchdowns. So can't say enough about him. And we're gonna go ahead and move along. So as for the Chiefs and the Ravens, your boy Lamar Jackson looked like a shell of himself. Very disappointed because I did pick Baltimore to win. That pick definitely failed. Bit me my butt on Prize Picks and in real life. So yeah, I'm very disappointed in both games. So as you can tell, I'm not really too excited about today because both games didn't go exactly the way I planned, especially this one. I was not expecting it to go the way it did. Me and the boys who was at Twin Peaks it was loud, man. It was loud because everyone was just so much on Baltimore, and then for them to come up so short, man. What y'all got to say about it?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm tired of the Chiefs, bro. They somehow
Yeah,
find a way to
man.
do it every single year. That defense really it pulled through like it pulled through the night, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Defense did their thing. Mahomes did his thing also, and Kelsey, 11 receptions and 116 yards, a touchdown. He broke Jerry Rice's record for the most receptions in the postseason now. If y'all didn't know that,
yeah.
and they had a pretty good game though, and the Ravens really disappointed me. But I had the Chiefs winning. I wasn't the last episode, but I had the Chiefs winning that game.
Hmm.
I told
Okay.
my room and shit that, but I had the Chiefs winning because I felt like the Chiefs were just gonna do. It's just they've been to the Super Bowl so many times now. It's like it's hard to count them out. They got so much. It's just hard to count them out.
Yeah.
Man, for me, I don't even know where to even start, man. That offense just couldn't get it going at all. That first half, really the whole game, man. But second half, they got there at least. First half, they couldn't even get the first down, so they was getting shut out. It was just nasty. I really can't say it was too much on Lamar. There was a few wacky
Yeah.
passes he made, but I mean, I can't really just sit there and say, "Oh my God, that was Lamar. He blew it." He did throw that terrible pass on that triple coverage. I think he was looking for a flag. I don't know why he threw that,
Bro,
Yeah, it
bro,
was,
bro. Like likely was in triple coverage, man. Oh my god.
but
I don't know what he was
yeah.
thinking.
Yeah.
Aside
Yeah.
from that, it just looked like he was just driving back and not seeing nothing out there, and it didn't look like it was nothing that he missed. Like they was just locked up out there, and it was bad.
Yeah, because you gotta think we sit like people sitting here yelling, throw the ball. My man, we can't see what he sees until afterwards. So you can't put it solely on him. Nothing was open. The Chiefs played a hell of a game. Both of them had great defense. So you came. Mahomes was going through the same thing. To be honest with you, he was just happened to come out on top because, like I said, turnovers. He didn't have. They didn't have the turnovers. It blew him. It kicked him in the butt. Zay Flowers, like that was crucial. Like I feel like they need to change that rule. Like they really, really need to change that rule. Like in my humble, honest opinion, that touchback is stupid. I don't like it. The touchback is stupid, man. I feel like don't penalize them by because it goes out of bounds. Don't penalize them because the other team didn't pick it up. Don't penalize them by just taking the whole possession. Bring them back to the 20 or something, but don't take the whole possession away. Like that right there is killing games. Like literally, that is hurting games because you got to think if it goes out of bounds when you're not in the end zone, you get the ball back. So I don't understand. I don't understand it. Zay Flowers hurt. The Lamar Jackson, you can't really put so much on the interception. I understand you had points right there, but can't you really put so much on that because you had other opportunities ahead of that. Zay Flowers had a great game though. That's the only one. There was Aguilar made a big pass, big catch, but um, they didn't have it going on no surrounding areas on offense. So it's just a testament to it was just a defensive game. They both had the top two defenses in the league. So Mahomes was going through the same thing. He just happened to come out on top. Travis Kelce, like I said, he broke that record. He was 7 away from it from the last game for that Jerry Rice record. So I mean, I think him and Pat Mahomes are gonna end up having the most touchdowns for a duo as well. I believe
So,
they're about to pass that as well. So I mean, yeah, I mean the sky's only the limit for them. I mean the Chiefs is just they just keep can't no one knock them off that high horse, man. Do y'all feel like it's ever gonna come a time where who do y'all think is gonna eventually break that streak of Pat Mahomes? What is it going on? What is it? The sixth season?
yeah, but he's 6 AFC championships in his first 6 seasons. I think starting his first 6 seasons. I don't see anybody breaking it. I feel like Aaron Rodgers and the Jets might give him a run for their money next year.
Got a lot of work over there.
Yeah,
Got a lot of work to do over there, man. In a matter of time to beat Pat. I don't know, man. Like I clearly just don't know. I think it's gonna have to say Andy Reid retiring.
might have to. Yeah,
If they get this third one, I feel like probably Andy Reid would probably hang it up.
how old is Andy Reid now?
Shoot, Andy Reid in his 70s, man. He been going at this for going on 30 years, man. Yeah, so that's what they was talking about.
That's why you winning, though. You got this dynasty.
It wouldn't make sense.
This things up, man.
Right. It wouldn't make sense, but I heard there was reports that Andy Reid talking about hanging it up, and that's why apparently Belichick is waiting for his moment. I don't think. Yeah, we're gonna get into that in a minute as well. But any other last thoughts and opinions on that on the Chiefs and the Ravens? sorry, sir. Your boy. I don't know. If he didn't do it this year, then I don't know. Like he's gonna eventually do it. Not saying he's not, but
for sure.
They were the best team. They were the best team, man.
Them boys got to go get some receivers, man. Some real good receivers.
Yeah. You're right. His receiving core ain't as elite like everyone else's. Pat Mahomes not even. So a testament to him. His is not that elite as well. Because I mean, shoot, you had Andrews, you had Likely, you have Zay Flowers. Odell's just showing himself now. He tried to force him the ball, but that ain't gonna work out. So, congratulations to the Chiefs.
G's got dudes out there that's gonna catch the ball, though, man. You see Kadarius Toney on IG Live, man. As hell, he ain't playing. But bro, like.
I mean, do y'all not see what he's doing though? It literally changed up the whole game plan. You know how Mahomes was forcing them the ball, trying to get them involved in the regular season. Oh no, this whole postseason has been Kelce Rice, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Pacheco. Literally, that's it. Everybody else, badass skin, we might get one or two. Noah Gray, you might get some, but he literally has just shut it down to I'm only throwing it to them. I'm not even taking no chances. They're not taking no chances on nobody right now, so I respect it. I mean, but I guess we got to. I guess Brock Purdy is gonna have to end the Taylor Swift chance or the Taylor Swift hype, but we're gonna see the Super Bowl is going. The Super Bowl gonna be even crazier now that we have Taylor Swift officially going to the Super Bowl right along with them.
I heard she might not even be there because she's supposed to be going on tour.
For real?
That's a rumor. I don't know if that's really true, bro. That's what somebody said.
She gonna find a way. Trust me. They gonna pay. They'll pay her. They'll pay her to make her way out there. The Las Vegas, she gonna find her way, bro.
Yeah, she is.
But congratulations to the Chiefs. Congratulations to Travis Kelce. That's one of my favorites. I didn't get to see Shannon Sharp play, so I feel like Kelce is the next greatest thing to that. So we're experiencing greatness between them two. So congratulations to them. For going to what is this their third Super Bowl?
Fourth, I think.
Fourth.
Yeah, fourth.
Yeah, we're going to their fourth Super Bowl. So my homeboy is looking for number 3. Now moving along, Belichick was very close to being your Atlanta Falcons head coach. It seemed like that was the only team that was really giving him a shot. Um, and it looks like he's going to be a no hire because the only other vacancies we have is, if I'm not mistaken, is no, all of them are filled now. It was the Panthers, but then they ended up hiring the Hispanic head coach. And who else has a vacancy? I think they're all filled now, right? All the head coaches' vacancies are filled, I believe. I think
I
no.
believe so.
Yeah, so but it looks like Belichick is going to be a no hire. So how do you guys feel about Belichick not getting the opportunity to coach in the NFL? At least for this season, this next
I
upcoming
think
season.
I think it's time to wrap it up, bro. I think he
Mm,
had his greatness with the Patriots with Tom Brady. I don't think he should be coaching an NFL team anymore. To be honest, my opinion.
I'm not gonna
yeah,
lie. For me, like once he should have just retired. For me, like I don't think he
yeah,
Yeah,
should still be looking for a job. I think he should just kind of, hey, you had your run, you had your championships, you're 70, you're the oldest coach in the league. Like
yeah,
it's kind of like you didn't did it all. It's just no real point unless you just looking for money. I would just say at this point, just retire.
yeah. I don't think his way is going to resonate with anybody's locker room anymore. Apparently, a lot of execs were saying that he still wants that GM type that GM type role. And my boy, the only Pro Bowlers you drafted in the last few years are kickers and punters. So I don't, you don't need to be in no one's office conducting draft. No one's definitely not going with that Patriot way. It's just you got social media. You got people that want to floss and want to show off, and you know just want to show off their lifestyle, and they're actually wanting to speak at the podium when it comes to post game interviews and actually say their piece. The societal ways, all that being quiet and being mysterious, that shit don't work. It doesn't work no more, especially in Atlanta. Like, come on now, like even though I'm not an Atlanta Falcons fan, they're closer to me, so it's like, hey, I can go to an Atlanta Falcons game anytime I want to, and it's like you go into Atlanta, bro. That culture is not a Belichick culture. Like that's fast
Uh,
paced, moving city. That's lights, camera, action. Like we need, and Raheem Morris is gonna take on that role, which we're gonna get into in a minute briefly. You need somebody like that, like that's gonna establish that culture, man. And even Arthur Smith, like bro, you don't even fit that culture, like like no one fits that culture other than the one that they just hired right now. So I feel like it was a perfect hire. I wasn't expecting that hire. So yeah, dude just told me he just got home. But yeah, Belichick, I don't really see you getting another head coaching job in the NFL, my boy. I feel like you had a great run, 20 years with the greatest quarterback of all time. I don't think there's nothing more you can do, but you know how some people are. They're just like they live, breathe, and die whatever they were born into. So I don't think he want to let it go, Sal. But
yeah. Y'all think he
um,
gonna be an assistant somewhere?
unless he's gonna be a defensive coordinator somewhere,
he could.
DC.
he want to be. He's just one of those that's like he got to be at the forefront. Because the Eagles would have been perfect for him, in my humble estimated opinion. That was his best bet to go to the Eagles. Maybe go over there with Jim Harbaugh and his staff, but nah, because the thing about it is Jim Harbaugh about to bring in his own staff, and shit, I feel like he would have probably benefited off that. Two power coaches, one offensive minded, one is a QB coach, and then you got a one that's a defensive mind. But like I said, his ego is just not it's just not there. So I feel like the Chargers or the Chargers was his best bet, or the Eagles, and he didn't. He's not getting either one of them, obviously. So Belichick is a no hire. Now my boy Sarah's favorite team, the Atlanta Falcons, they will be rolling with Raheem Morris, um, defensive coordinator for the Los Angeles Rams, and he was involved in the organization beforehand, right?
Yeah, he was defense coordinator for the Rams, and then before that, he was our interim
Yeah,
head coach. We had fired
Right.
Dan Quinn.
yeah,
So back in the A, man, I'm happy with the signing. We did lose our defensive coordinator for this year, so we needed one anyway. So we brought back Raheem Morris. A lot of players love Raheem Morris. Like Jalen Ramsey's a huge fan of bro. He said he loved his scheme. So just knowing that the players love his scheme and that he's already been here, I'm happy with the signing. Because we do have two talented DBs and AJ Terrell and Jesse Bates. So as long as they're in good hands, I'm confident with the defense. And then also we signed his same team, offensive coordinator Zach Robinson. So we got them both coming, two from the
Mm-hmm.
Rams coming to the A. So I think we'd be smooth. We from the game plan wise, I think we'd be cool. I like the Rams scheme. So I think that coming to Atlanta, we want they had what's that running back Kyron Williams. Kyron
Yeah,
Williams, yeah, he had a great season. Along
yeah,
with Puka Nacua, and then Cooper Kupp came back. So man, if we can have something like that going on in Atlanta,
yeah.
that'd be
Because your,
great.
your
So
defense wasn't a problem.
yeah, for
Your
real.
your
So
defense
it's
wasn't a problem. It was that offense.
yeah.
Um,
So
and
that's what I'm saying.
it's too
Yeah.
much talent on
So
that
man.
offense.
So
But the thing about it is, hey man, I hope they just put my boy Morris in a position to succeed. Get him a quarterback, please.
Yeah,
Try
please.
try y'all best to get at least just try to get Justin Fields. Try to trade up in that draft. Don't have him going back out there with anybody that's on that roster, right?
yeah. No,
Um,
Desmond Ritter and Tyler Heineke, they probably gonna be on the team, but they got to go on the bench for sure.
yeah,
For sure.
yeah, y'all got too much talent. Like literally, B. John Robinson, like Andrew Terrell. I mean, you got a lot of talent on there. Kyle Pitts, even Shannon Sharp said he feel like he could be as great as him if he could just be utilized right. Like Kyle Pitts, like
Yeah.
literally, Kyle Pitts is the future. I mean, he's literally a premier tight end, and you don't hear about him because he never gets schemed right. It's awful. It's bad. He's not used right. So get Kyle Pitts in action. What's your other receiver name?
Dre
Um,
London.
yeah, Drake London.
Mm-hmm.
Get somebody that can put them boys in position to succeed, man. Yeah, it should be no way. Falcons defense was already good, never an issue, but that offense, yeah, we could really take that one to the next level. So, hey, congratulations on that hire, man. Hopefully, we can see y'all come out the NFC South. It's definitely possible. We
Most
come out
definitely.
the NFC
Yeah,
South
it's
this
definitely
year.
possible.
Yeah. So, hey, congratulations to Raheem Morris. Another black head coach. I'm all about that. So, moving along, what's your expectations for the Chargers after hiring Jim Harbaugh? Jim Harbaugh's coming from Michigan, his alma mater. He actually played for the Chargers as a backup quarterback. So he's come back full circle. Trying to finish that job and reconstruct that franchise. So how you guys are feeling about the hiring of Jim Harbaugh?
I expect him to do great things, bro. Jim Harbaugh did his thing with the Michigan run, got a Marine, and in the college football industry.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like they're gonna do big things with the Chargers. You got Justin Herbert. That's a great quarterback. That's a great
Right.
young quarterback. And I don't think I heard they might. I wonder are they gonna draft any Michigan players that from the draft? That's what I've been
Yeah,
wondering about
probably
that.
so.
But they might get like a running back. Well, I forgot the running back's name,
Blake Corum.
but yeah, Blake Corum. They might try to get the running back from Michigan in the draft if they can.
Yeah, they need a running back. Um, I feel like it's a great hire. I mean, he's in position to do great things with the Chargers. That's a complete team. But the thing about it is, you got cap issues. It's going to be cap issues with everyone on that squad. Some players on the defense are getting older. You got Keenan Allen that's also getting older. Eckler is not really your future back. I would say I hate the way he runs. So, it would be nice if they could get Blake Corum. But yeah, you got Jim Harbaugh. You got Justin Herbert. I feel like he could not put him in that position to win those close ball games that they were supposed to win. Because realistically, man, they could have been well over a 500 team, and they could have definitely even took our spot in the playoffs. I mean, Pittsburgh, we made it. So, so it's like though all those 2 point losses, 1 point losses could have easily been fixed with a Jim Harbaugh team. So yeah, I feel like it's gonna be an instant turnaround. Realistically, I seen him at least going 9-5. Um, yeah, I don't really see what.
You missing some games, bro.
I missed some games. I forgot they added one, right?
You said 9 to
My
5,
fault.
bro. You missing too
My fault.
much.
My fault. Dang, I am. God dang, am I high? Jeez.
Man.
Oh, my fault. What is it? 17 games, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'd be 11 and I say 11-6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 11-6. There we go. Yeah, yeah. My bad, y'all. Yeah, I see them realistically going at least 11-6. Be that perennial ball club and go ahead and take. But the thing about it is, you got my homeboy, so that's gonna be interesting to see because you are in a tough division. No one's worried about Denver. So I feel like even then you don't have to win the division. Just be enough to be a wild card team, but it is Jim Harbaugh we're talking about. Even when he left the NFL back with the 49ers, he was always over 500. So I don't really see Jim Harbaugh failing with this team. I feel like this is his best situation. Any other thoughts on it?
Bro, with me, it's like, man, when it comes to talking about the Chargers, it's like talking about the Cowboys. Because it's like, you look at the team, bro. You look at the team and you like, damn, they got him. They got him. The defense look like that. The offense got him. Then the season play out and they just don't perform. It'd be like, man,
Every year, bro.
yeah. I'm just give Jim Harbaugh a chance, and we're just gonna say that yeah, the Chargers will be good. They're gonna be straight. They shut up. They really always should be in the wild card. I every single season I put them in my wild card prediction. Like, so I'm not gonna say they shouldn't be there now, but
Didn't they blow that lead in the playoffs last year?
yeah, to the
The
Jaguars.
Jaguars. Yeah, what was
Mm-hmm.
it, like 27-3, right?
It was nasty, something like that.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah. So
So I feel like all that would be fixed with the Jim Harbaugh team. Jim Harbaugh is like one of my favorite head coaches. I remember when I first got into football, he was coaching San Fran, over there with Alex Smith at first, and then took over with Colin Kaepernick. Um, they were successful then. The rat said, "Y'all ain't start on me." Man, yeah, we about to wrap this thing up. But yeah, shout out Jim Harbaugh. I feel like this was the best move. I mean, no one's mad at him for leaving Michigan. I mean, you did what you were supposed to do. So hey, I feel like that's just the best hire for him. Now moving on. Lastly, so we had the NBA All Star selection process. I feel like it was I feel there was some controversy on one pick that people were saying that I'm going to get into. How do you guys feel about? Well, Cornelius had it before I go into that one. Cornelius had an issue with LeBron being named a starter in the Western Conference.
I had a big issue with LeBron being started. LeBron's averaging.
Go ahead and explain, bro.
He's averaging 25, I think 7-7, and Curry's
Mm-hmm.
averaging 25, 6-4, and Curry's not starting. So I feel like LeBron should not be a captain if Curry's not a starter. Obviously, Shaw and Lucas having better year than Curry. I'm not gonna. Don't get me wrong with that, but I feel like KD, not Joel Embiid, KD, Jokic, and Kawhi should be starters for the West right now. I feel like Kawhi should start over LeBron in my opinion. That's my
Kawhi
thoughts
should
on
start over who?
LeBron.
That's interesting take. I mean, I think Kawhi's played more games too.
Yeah, he's played more games. I think he's averaging more too, points wise. So I feel like Kawhi should be starting with LeBron in my opinion. It's just a favoritism thing. LeBron's gonna be a captain for the rest of the time he's gonna be in the league, in my opinion.
But you're gonna get a
yeah,
lot
I
of
feel
heat for
like
that.
they give the fans way too much pull on voting. I feel like because it's like, bro, okay, even if LeBron's a starter, he definitely shouldn't be the captain. Like, you got Jokic on there, we got Shai on there. I'm sure like it'd be way better if like we actually have like the captain is like the two best players instead of just Giannis and LeBron because they're the two most popular known best players. Like,
Yeah, it's
nah,
every year
like
LeBron Giannis.
exactly. Like I'm sure people want to see like new faces get the draft and stuff and see like who actually like their schemes and stuff. Every year just LeBron and he just get Anthony Davis and whoever else. Like it's kind of played out. It'll make it a lot better.
Yeah, look, Kawhi's
But
averaging 23. Kawhi's averaging 23, 6 and 3. And he played 40 games. LeBron is averaging 25, 7, and 6.
Yeah.
And he's actually played more
But
games
you
than
also
Kawhi.
gotta, but you also gotta think though that bro's on a winning team. Like it should,
Yeah,
like
yeah. The Clippers are a much
Yeah.
better team than the Lakers right now.
Clippers is
Like the
red
Lakers are
hot
last
right
year.
now. Like normally when the team's red hot in the middle of this season, like they gonna have like somebody come represent them and like the starting. We don't have no starters. Like obviously Paul George and James Harden is tough right now
Mm.
because of guards. But we don't have nobody representing the Clippers right now. And we red hot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I think that's just some things to consider. But LeBron is LeBron. We all know who he is, and we all know he's the GOAT or number two, whoever you ask. So
Hmm.
he always gonna get that captain as long as he's still playing at his level.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that's an interesting take though, Cornelius. I'm not even saying that was bad. Like, that's why I brought it up because that was pretty interesting. Because but I thought of some factors. Like he is pushing 40, but eventually you can stop making that excuse for him with everything. Because it's like, hey, I understand you're that age, but I mean, you're still playing at that premier level. And we get just accept it for what it is, but we can't just keep giving you this and giving you that just because of your age and giving you passes. You know what I mean? It's like I mean you're playing basketball just like the rest of them, so can't really keep taking that into account. And like you said, I would take that into account. They are a losing ball club. I did find that pretty much of a snub that no Clippers were represented as a starter was represented as starters. They everybody has been playing really well for the Clippers. So,
They're,
but I don't take the All Star game as serious as I used to anyway. I mean, I feel like it's not the same anyway. But the one thing that was pretty controversial was Jalen Brunson and Damian Lillard. That's the one that everyone is like, hey, like, what y'all thinking about that? Like, do y'all feel like Brunson got snubbed to be in the reserve?
I agree with it. I feel like Bronson got snubbed. He's playing a fantastic season right now. And Damian Lillard is the second fiddle to Giannis right now. And Bronson's leading his team right now.
Yeah.
So I feel like Bronson should have started over Damian Lillard.
Mm-hmm.
And this is actually Damian Lillard's first time actually starting as an All Star for the because he's always been behind Curry and James Harden, people like that in the West. So this is actually his first time starting since he's been on the East. And I think it's I don't think he should be a starter in my opinion.
Yeah, and plus, yeah, and he's averaging more too, like averaging well more than than Damian Lillard. Like, not saying it matters so well. That goes back to sell point. We're talking records. Then why did Kawhi? Why didn't Kawhi or somebody like that go over Brian or whoever else? Because if they were going to take that into account, they have a better record. You can't really say that. So because I mean, Jalen Brunson is averaging more than him and doing more for his team, and I mean, I feel like it was a snub as well. But it's just more that goes off popularity. That
Yeah, I just think it goes
it's a
back to
popularity contest.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it goes back to the fan voting, man, because it's like he's, Damian Lillard got a more popular fan base than Jalen Brunson, so of course he's gonna get them extra votes coming in from all the Portland fans, that's now Milwaukee fans, and all the Milwaukee fans. So it's just a fan base
Yeah,
voting thing. I think we need to give more of a I don't know, maybe the players need to have more of a say so on who gets in because right now it's a lot of people getting snubbed just off the fan votes.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But Tyrese Halliburton, I felt that was well deserved.
Yeah,
Um,
Tyrese Halliburton deserved it.
in my opinion, if I had to do it over, I would just probably, like you said, swipe Dame out for Brunson. But yeah, Tyrese Halliburton, I feel like that was a clear one for the guard position. Um, because I feel like you couldn't really snub him out. I mean, they have the number one offense in the league. But hey, I'm not really a big fan of the All Star game. So you probably guys won't be looking for me to really say too much about the All Star game. To be completely honest with you, but we'll tap into the skills challenge and the 3-point contest, dunk contest, see who competing. But not really too big on it. But yeah, this was a very short edition of Friend of Heroes Desk. Like I said, it's been really a grind. It's getting to that point. where just keep pumping out episodes and stuff just been happening sporadically. Like we just released the episode on Thursday, I believe, when it came to WWE. So there's just a lot of things that we're trying to test out with the crew, test out different people on episodes, and just kind of going with the flow with it. So NFL season is coming to an end. So next week's gonna look a little bit different. We're most likely gonna hop on some, just probably sometime during the week, and we'll probably chop it up, give our predictions on the Super Bowl, and whatever else happen. So we gonna start getting into a little bit more pop culture things going on because our favorite times of the year are coming to an end pretty fast. Pretty soon, NBA is gonna be still like chips until about April. So you guys just be it's gonna get different because we was riding off NFL, but hey, NFL is definitely dying off now. So we're gonna try to get into some new things. So other than that, y'all got anything y'all want to add? Anything else? Anything else y'all want to talk about briefly? Any thoughts, opinions, suggestions? Anything? So you fried, boy. That boy, I've been looking at Sal all the time on the camera. I'm like, God, I need to be on that, bro. That's why that boy was late.
Yeah, no, bro. I was trying to put my iPad on here, man.
What you on?
I was on my iPad, but I was on my phone before.
Oh, what is this? Your computer?
iPad.
This your computer? Oh, I'm about to say it look different. Yeah, I'm about to say your camera looked a little bit closer today.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, I ain't really got too much to talk about. You guys be on the lookout this week. I'm gonna be dropping an interview this week on this Wednesday. We gonna be hopping back on for WWE as well this week. Talk about the Royal Rumble. How we feel about certain y'all don't want to miss that because I'm really pissed off about a lot of things that's been happening this week. Last week when it came to WWE, it's been a lot as well. A lot more stuff has happened. So you guys don't want to miss that because I'm gonna have so much to say about the Royal Rumble. So much to say. But other than that, you'll be seeing me, Cornelius, Mr. Hibachi will be back in the building this week. And then you guys will be seeing Sel back this week as well. Got to figure out when that episode gonna be because, like I said, it won't be no NFL this weekend. So, hey, all hearts and minds are clear. This has been from the Heroes. Y'all boys stay safe. And we'll see y'all another time.